and he's going to kettle his bishop. So that's fine with me. E4, and then D5. The idea here is to limit the bishop's mobility. And then I think I can take advantage of this right away with Queen D4. Yep. He's playing way too fast, guys. He's playing way too fast. He's trying to get quick wins. And we've already punished our opponent. This is how you destroy pre-movers, by the way. Let's get one more game in against Cole Piffer. And we get the opportunity to play black, so symmetrically. We got 2 games of white, 2 games of black. And we get... This is actually called the Napoleon Attack, but it's going to be better known as just the smothered mate attack. So, not necessarily afraid of this attack at all. I'm just going to go ahead and develop my pieces. I'm just trying to see if, yeah, because then I can play like this. Just knight to f6. I don't see knight to f6 being a bad idea. And then, because if he played the wayward queen, I would actually play knight to c6 instead to defend the pawn and prevent these forking ideas. But because he's playing it this way, yeah, he's trying to go for this aggressive attack right off the bat. Let's just attack his queen. And then prevent these ideas. Just trying to prevent the knight's movement. He's playing really quick as well. So definitely note that he's playing very quick. Bishop h5. Just backing the piece up, adding an extra defender to f7. And he can't actually push g4 as well because it just doesn't work here. And maybe bishop g6 would be a good final destination. Looking to just put extra pressure on e4 and force him to make a committal move. But it looks like he's going to play that anyway. So h6, we're going to prevent the bishop from pinning the knight. And definitely a weird opening. I mean, the queen's in a decent spot because it's eyeing down g7. The bishop's in a really good spot. He's not in the worst shape I've ever seen. But now that we've prevented the pinning ideas, I think we have the ideas of pushing. The only thing we have to note is that queen takes on e5, which I guess it might not be playable anymore. So how do I want to play this? Just takes. Interesting. Yeah, I'll actually take there. And then bishop takes would probably be what I'd expect. Oh, queen takes. Interesting. Queen takes. I can just push though, I think. I guess he has the check, but then it allows me to develop my bishop, which I can do anyway. Push, pawn takes, pawn takes. Now the knight has c6. And then if queen check, knight's defending the bishop. Bishop can just jump in front on e7. And the knight is amply defended as well. There's nowhere that good for the queen to go. There is a push here, but bishop g6 is where we want to go anyway. And we're just going to play pawn takes. His rooks aren't really developed because he played such an aggressive opening. His rooks aren't really developed properly. And we're okay with that. So I guess the one thing is it does add an extra attacker to the fray. Maybe knight here first. Okay, so he's definitely playing pretty aggressive here. Takes. We might end up in kind of some trouble. Okay, I'm cool with gambiting the pawn, just scooting over. And after pawn takes again, simply just knight to c6, attacking the queen. and our development should put us in a winning position. We'll see. We'll see how true that is. But I like the idea of castling here. I do like that idea quite a lot. Um, not giving into the lost d5 pawn. We are completely opening up the position, but look at this development. All my pieces are out, and after he wastes the tempo moving out of the way, obviously he's going to go for something really aggressive like this. Um, I do like the rook here defending f7, and I do see that he's going to play this no matter what. Let's just see if we can kind of fool him, because this aggressive style of his just isn't working. And he immediately falls to our discovered attack. And it doesn't matter how aggressive you are, you need to pay attention to your position. This is how you absolutely decimate these 800s who are trying to blow you off the board with their queen. And decent development, yes, very decent development. Now, this doesn't really do anything. We can still take the queen with check, and the knight is pinned to the king. And notice, guys, that was scary. I'm a 2000 rated expert player, and that was scary to play against.